Good evening, or good afternoon, or good whatever time of day it is you're watching from, everybody. We're here for round 3 of the Champcar season, the last round held in the United States. We have arrived at Road America, and I'm your commentator Robert. Alongside me is the man who, making his second commentary appearance, was alongside me last time. It's Chris. Hello, Chris, and let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yeah.
The weather for this session will be mixed conditions, which is quite a big deal. It will start dry. Let me tell you why it's a big deal. Because in World Champ Car we have one-shot qualifying, so we're gonna do this in order. Reverse order of the results of the last race. So the people who were classified last time out at Texas will go out first on track. That could be a big advantage. As then, who will be the first car out? It looks like it will be Rafael Dumel. I know, but even light rain can change the standings quite a lot if there's only one lap.
We
There is a
might see.
chance of it getting worse, I think, in an hour, I think. And I think too much. Anyway, Dumel will be the first car out on track in the Chip Ganassi Mercedes. And Chris, do notice in the chat for this channel I have included a track map with the corner names. Though it looks like one of my track map differs just a little bit, but it's no big deal at all from what they have in the actual game. Anyway, let's talk about a little bit about this track. We are in Elkhart Lake, a small village in the state of Wisconsin. It's quite a historic venue. This season in the GP4 OC, it played host to the first race of the season, and it was quite a lot of chaos. It was quite an insane race, and this track is pretty good for racing. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's about 30 something laps of racing. Am I right, Yuri? Or did I get it wrong?
It was 25 laps.
25 laps of racing today? 35. I did say 30 something, so yeah. It's a pretty long lap, but it should be quite entertaining. You can race here, you can pass. You just have to be careful. It's quite a fast circuit, plenty of difficult corners. This one, the most famous, we just exited, Canada corner is called. And Rafael Dumel will be starting his flying lap very, very shortly. I'm going to take you through it. Out of the last turn we go. Here we go with it. It's a long, long straight here. The first sector is full of those. Up the hill we go, and now the lap for Rafael Dumel is underway. He has started it, and what will be first is a 90-degree right-hander off one. It's pretty fast, but you do have to hit the brakes just a little bit. Get back on the throttle quickly for turn 3. Technically the straight itself is classified as turn 2, and this is turn 3, so I'll just roll with it. As we go down the second straight, which actually has a name called Moraine Sweep, we're just gone to what the track is considers turn 4, as now we're going to take the actual turn 5. But when you get to the race, I'll just call this turn 3, or something, I don't know. I really don't know. In towards the left-hander of 6, this apex is difficult to see, you have to be precise. As now then, through the fast right-hander. It is flat out here, which is quite nice. Down the hill we go, into hurry downs, and now into the left-hander. Very difficult here, you need to be spot on the braking. As now we go into the fastest corner of the racetrack, the carousel. It's a never-ending 270 degree almost right-hander. It keeps sweeping and sweeping and sweeping as you go through a very fast kink. Never mind, that is the fastest corner. To less than 103.8 in the middle sector, as we now approach the most famous corner of the racetrack, Canada corner. Dumel takes a nice tentative line through it, gets a lot of curb on exit. Only just a few more corners to go. As we go in towards turn 14, and now finally the right-hander of turn 14. It opens up on exit, take a little bit of curb for good measure, and then jam on the throttle till the max as you go uphill. To finish the lap is a 1 minute 34.8 that Rafael Dumel has set. That is his one and only effort, and the next car is already out on track preparing his lap. The next car is Simon Mutka in the Ferrari, the Polish driver. Mutka, he hasn't had a good season so far. He has not had a good season at all. But it's only been 2 races, but still. In Texas, he finished. He retired, but was still classified in 21st place. And in Indianapolis, he finished 17th. So yeah, unfortunately for him, not exactly that amazing. But he has started his flying lap, and we want to take us through it, Chris, a little bit, as we got some spots of rain.
Yeah, the light rain is starting.
Yes. Would you like to commentate through the lap a little bit?
Yeah. I think we're now coming through the rain sweep.
That's straight, yeah.
Yeah.
He's up by 4 tenths already. He needs to get this lap quickly. I mean, he has no choice but to get done quickly. But the rain is coming. Could be trouble for the next people. Let's keep an eye. That Ferrari. Well, it hasn't been that great so far this season. But I think he knows he can turn things around. It's not exactly a long season, but plenty can still happen. Plenty can still happen. What is sector time in S2? He's almost the second up, 9.5 tenths. 9.5 tenths. We do have 10 races this year. We're around 3, so we're already almost further way through. After we finish this race, I mean. Mutka doing a decent job so far. He needs to get the best lap he possibly can. And he could get a lot of luck if the weather gets severely worse for the others. We've had this happen in Indianapolis. Mixed conditions can really screw you over like this. So let's see what's going to happen. He sets 1 minute 33.311. That is the fastest for now by a second and a half. Could be for a little bit longer. Who knows? James Brickles is the next car on track. He will be hoping to beat him and put himself into provisional P1. Because you never know when exactly the rain is going to get tremendously worse. There's a few spots of rain we had in the first corners. Don't appear to be over here. Quite a big track this is. So we only got a little bit of rain so far. Let's see. James Brickles. He finished 13th at Indianapolis. Finished 20th over at Austin. He's P16 in the championship. Let's see what the rich energy Chip Ganassi driver will be able to do as he's beginning his lap, Chris.
Yeah. And his lap starts.
Yes.
Into the first corner.
Quite a fast right-hander.
And the second corner that's not very existent.
I'll just go by their official names, even though I think they're BS. Anyway, Brickles was very not tentative. He was very committed into 1, and I think in towards what the track map calls turn 5. Let's see what his first sector is like. He's down by 2 tenths.
Much faster than his teammate.
There's a little bit more rain in this section of the track, but only a little bit. Well, his lap is going a little bit worse. Let's see if he can get in front of his teammate Dumel at least. Brickles. Out of the carousel we go, and now in towards the kink. He's down by 7 tenths of a second. That lockup sure cost him a little bit, but it's not a terrible lap. He will at least beat his teammate, most likely. In towards Canada corner we go. Nice line there, I think. In towards the left-hander of 13. You can carry a lot of speed into there. Just make sure you don't overcommit and mess it up. In the last corner, don't be too aggressive. What's important is to maximize your exit, get the best traction possible, so you can sacrifice some the corner entry. As he goes almost to second down exactly, Brickles is P2. Asante Moro, the Ghanaian driver, is on track next in the Manor Mercedes. His gun and flag works, as Yeri said. And the rain
The flag works! Come
the flag
on!
Works. The flag works, let's go. And the rain is picking up a little bit into the last sector there, Yere. Just a little bit. So we don't have too much to talk about. It'll be quite boring to say the exact same things every time for every lap. Let's say what Moro has done so far this season. He is obviously a new driver, and on his debut at Indianapolis he took P8. And then Texas, unfortunately, only finished P19. He is 12th in the championship, but his P19 in Texas is why he is 4th to do a lap today. And here comes Moro. Let's see what the mayor's lap time will be next. Colin Smith, I think, is the next car.
Yeah.
Yes, Colin Smith is the next car. Moro, a little bit taking it easy into turn 3. Lots of curb on exit, went onto the pavement part of the outside edge of the curb. Let's see what Moro will do into sector 1. Yeah, good point. Moro is 5 tenths down. That's worse than what Brickles did, but he might have a chance against Dummel. We had a little bit more spots of rain in this section of the road earlier, but now it appears to be gone, which is obviously very good for Moro. He continues to pick up some speed. Down the hill we go, through the left-hander here. Gets decent drive. Took the apex quite well. Has go in towards the carousel, taking a standard line through there, and just barely avoiding the curb on X and not wanting to unsettle the car. In towards the King, taking lots of curb on the inside. 1.3 seconds down. I think he's going to go P4. I think he's going to go last at the moment. In towards Canada corner we go. Obviously, I don't remember his previous qualifying results, but in Indianapolis he was helped by the mixed conditions. And the track might look a little bit worse in the last sector. We have just a few spots of rain on track. Let's see how they will influence lap times. As Moro is finishing his lap, the driver from Ghana, let's see what he's going to do. Can he go anywhere better than 4th? No, he's 2.3 seconds off. Lost a significant amount of time in sectors 2 and 3. As Colin Smith, the other manner, the Canadian, is out on track. He is currently last in the championship. And by the way, Chris, I'm going to link you the wiki page so you can see the driver's results if you want. I've sent it there on our commentary chat. But Smith...
I think I have it already open.
You have it open? Okay, good. Smith finished 21st in Indianapolis, 18th in Texas. Nothing spectacular to talk about, I'm afraid. But yeah. Colin Smith will be starting his lap pretty soon. He will be hoping to improve things, of course, because if I'm not mistaken, he is also a rookie. Yes, this is his first season. And let's see what the Canadian driver has in store in this qualifying session. He's already begun his lap, taking good curb on extra of 1. Through this, I would refuse to call this turn 2, but I'll just play along with it. I will just play along with it for the hell of it. I don't know. Porten's down. He is doing better than Moro, and I think he might actually have a chance to beat Dummel, but his exit from turn 5 was not so good. Not that amazing. As now go through turn 7 now, down the hill into hurry downs, and in towards turn 8. Like I said, this is one of the most difficult braking zones on the track. You want to be late, but you don't want to overshoot. It's so easy to do. Downhill braking is quite tricky. And we've got some spots of rain in the carousel. Smith, that's one of the fastest corners on the track. He needs to be very careful there, and he's 2 seconds down. I think that might be affecting his lap time. He is... What tire is that? He is still on the dry tire, I think. Yes, he is. Oh yeah, you're right. Like in Indianapolis. Smith's sector 2 was pretty bad. Let's see if he can salvage anything in sector 3. We got some spots running on the main straight. No, he's a second down on his teammate. As Ferreira is next. Patrick Ferreira is next. The Brazilian driver finished 19th in Indianapolis, 17th in Texas, and he is also a rookie. Quite a big number of rookies in this series. Ferreira and the Meyershank Honda in the pink car. Let's see if he can get a good result on it under his belt. It's not much, but you can see the track is worsening. And Ferreira has got there at a bad time, I'm afraid.
Yeah, if the track gets worse...
We got spray in the last corner. This is not good for him.
We might have seen the pole lap already if it's getting worse and worse.
It's a long session. The weather there is a chance of the weather improving, Chris. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Ooh.
In towards one, keeping it nice and clean so far. As next up will be Panos Tsekaras to do a lap, I think. That is. Let me just check. Yes, it is. Yes, it is in the Viper. But now we're focusing on Ferreira. What is his time in Sector 1 going to be? Is he going to be way down? Yes, he's already 1.4 seconds. We got a lot more spray. He's the unlucky one. He's gonna go last.
Yeah.
This track is continuing to
much.
get worse. And what will this mean for the other 16 drivers after him? What can I even say? No matter how good you are as a driver, if you have much worse weather than your competitors, you're not gonna accomplish anything. He's 4.7 seconds down. The rain is picking up rapidly. And of course Ferreira is on slick tires, but as you said earlier to us, these guys have to go on the dry tires. They have to be on the dry tires. Some will just abandon their laps and not set the time on the board, but it did happen in Indianapolis, could happen here. Let's see, Ferreira, he will go last by a big margin, but where exactly is he going to slot himself? Here comes the Brazilian. 7 seconds off the pace. I mean, I can't really have any other sort of reaction. It's not even his fault. The weather has just worsened at the worst possible time for him. Is now Panos Tsekaras in the Viper will be next to start a lap. He will go near the back of the pack in these conditions. There's no doubt about that. But let's talk about his results this season. He's finished 6th in Indianapolis and 16th in Texas. So that's the gist of it. He did race between 2015 and 2019. He raced in Formula E, and he raced 4 years for Formula E in Venturi, and then came back for one race. No, not came back. Did one race with Porsche in Formula E before retiring. Now he's back after 4 seasons. He's back in Champcar with Viper, and he's about to start his lap. I have zero expectations from this lap, I'm afraid. Not to blame him or anything, but just the bad luck of the draw.
Yeah, no, also the entire first sector is pretty much complete wet.
Yeah, indeed. There is because of the format of these sessions, they are quite long. There is still a decent chance for the weather to get better by the end of the session. That could help the people near the end, or it could harm them. We'll see what happens, conversely. 1.9 seconds down. Yeah, it's getting quite treacherous. Not much to comment on there. The carousel is difficult. The carousel is quite difficult in the drive, even though it's quite fast. It's especially difficult in the wet, and the weather continues to get worse. He's 7 seconds down after middle sector.
And now it says pit for him.
He's abandoning his lap. He's not going to finish this lap, so he will start at the back. Yeah, I think we need to implement a fix for next time, because it's already happened in Indianapolis, just my personal opinion. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I think a good number of people abandoned their laps. It was too wet for Tsekaras, and the next car on track is the Yarmar Shank of Amin Alfadil, the Sudanese driver. I expect him to abandon his lap as well. Yuri, if multiple people abandon their laps, how is the order decided?
Yeah, he's abandoning his lap already.
So the normal order. Okay. So the order in which they start the session. Okay. Well, that does put Tsekura's provisionally into P7, Alpha provisionally into P8. He's abandoned his lap before even starting it. He knows it's too bad right now. And who is the next car? It's Marcy Lee, the bridge driver. Let's see what she's going to be able to do. She's not going to do the lap, I think. We might have a qualifying session with... Wait, if people are not doing laps, this will speed up the session quite a lot. Which would help the top 6 massively. And it will also mean the top people will be at the back. All of them. Unless this weather improves. We got Prix in the pit lane already. I think Lee knows she has a chance to gain 2 places if she goes for the lap now. But I think she's going to bail on the lap. I think the same for a lot of people. Until this weather improves, it's unraceable and it's just terrible luck. No pit indicator so far, but she might get it towards the end of this lap. Prey is a little bit less in my opinion, but still quite a lot on corner, in mid-corner. Now on the straight is not so bad than the Moraine sweep. We can still see it quite visibly. It's flickering in a way. For one moment you have it, for the next moment you don't really have it. I can't say for sure. I think Lee won't do the lap, but she could prove me wrong on this one. Let's see what's going to happen here. To the left-hander we go. Just preparing the lap. And this is Marcy Lee's second season, of course. I forgot to talk about the results of Alpha Dill, because he didn't even start the lap. But Alpha Dill finished 18th in Indianapolis and 15th in Austin. And Marcy Lee finished 4th in Indianapolis after all that chaos, and only P14 back in Austin. So those are her results. She is P9 in the championship. She hasn't gotten the pit call just yet. Will she start the lap? If she starts the lap, she's guaranteed to go ahead. She's guaranteed to go ahead of Sakura's. No, she's got the indicator now. She's abandoning the lap, so she will start behind Sakura's. And if everyone else after abandons their laps, she will start P8.
I think Mutka will hope that everyone abandons their lap.
Either way, this is making time pass quicker than we predicted. This session might end sooner than we thought. And that might not be good for the guys near the end waiting for the weather to get better. Who's the next car? Is Dorian Milewski, the Polish driver. He did not finish in Indianapolis. I don't remember why. And in Texas he was 13th. The Pole... I think this is his second season, if I'm not mistaken. Last season, his name was pronounced in a funny way, but it's fine. No worries about that. Everyone makes mistakes. It's just fine. It's fine. No problems. Milewski finished last season without a single point back when he was at Manor. Now he is in the Carlin, and he's going to hope that he can get some good points this season. But I don't think today will be the day. I mean, it might be, but the chance is pretty small. That's what Milewski will be able to do. Top 10 for the points, of course. Top 10 for the points. You also have 1 bonus point for pole and 1 bonus point for fastest lap. That is how it works. Like I said, Milewski finished 13th in Texas. And if I'm not wrong... Just give me a moment. That 13th in Texas is his best career result, joint with Silverstone and Monza in last season. So, new team, and in his second race with the new team, Milewski has already equaled his best ever result. But will he do the lap? If he doesn't do the lap, he will start P9, or worse. If he does do the lap, he has a chance to get in front of those people that bailed. So let's see what Milewski will do. We should get the decision after the second sector split. The weather is pretty much the same as it was from Marcy Lee, so I think Milewski will bail on this lap. But we have to wait just a little bit, about 20 more seconds or so. 25 more seconds before we find out what his decision will be. you saw Tsekuros when he bailed when he was on the lap. He was 7 seconds down after the middle sector. The weather has worsened dramatically, and he decided to bail before finishing the lap. Alpha and Lee didn't even start their laps as Milevsky. We should get the decision now. As across the sector split, Dorian Milevsky will not do the lap. He will abandon the lap and he will come into the pits. I don't remember how many people abandoned their laps in Indianapolis, but I think it was last few drivers. This will be chaos. I think 2/3 of the grid will not do their laps, which is quite a lot if it stays like this. Well, it will mean a massively shuffled up grid for the race, so that could be some exciting chaos, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
Milevsky's in the pits. His session is done without a lap. He will be P9, I think. Wait, no, who abandoned? Sekura's abandoned. Alphadil abandoned. Lee abandoned. Milevsky abandoned. So Milevsky will be P10 if everyone else also abandons. The next car on the track is TJ Bapero. How long will it be on the track? Will he do the outlap, flying lap, and in lap, or will he just do the outlap?
His results were 20th at Indianapolis and 12th at Austin.
Yep, he is not a rookie. Let me just look through his career, as my mouse has decided to freeze on me for a little bit while browsing the wiki. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just give me a second. Chris, talk to the chat a little bit while I'm looking for Bapero's wiki page.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Bapero started in DTM in 2022 at Mercedes. He got 2 points finishes, ended up the season with 7 points, and finished 21st in the championship. In Champcar last year, he was Meyer Shank, got 4 points, all of them in Texas, and finished 16th. Now he's at BMW Flexbox McLaren, SP, and in the 2 races so far, he hasn't got any points. Like you said earlier, Chris, his results have only been 20th and 12th so far this season, and at the moment he is due to start 11th, assuming he abandons the lap. Prey looks pretty much the same, and it appears to be everywhere.
Yeah, I think he will abandon again.
I wish people did their laps just to see how much the track, just what the lap times are. Just how the lap times continue to differentiate. As, there we have it. He will quit the lap. So, if everyone else quits their laps, he will start 11th. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. But he will be behind the other people also abandoned. It almost incentivizes you not to abandon the lap. Who cares if you're going to be 20 seconds off the pace? At least you'll be ahead of the people who abandoned.
Yeah.
But Bapiro decides to take the safe route. And besides, DAI don't really think of that. They just abandon the lap because it's too wet.
I think the next one is Gray.
Jamil Gray, he's 11th. A rookie, he's a friend of mine. He will be the next car out on track, the American. Jamil Gray, in this American series, is actually the only American, but unfortunately he won't get to delight the home fans with a flying lap at the last American race of the season. If there's one upside to this, the session will go a little bit faster.
That track looks still the same.
Yeah, indeed. He is the 12th person so far, so we are in the second half of the drivers. And Jamil Gray in the Viper is on track, but it's not looking good. The last 5 people have all 7, 8, 9. The last 4, yes, the last 5 people have already abandoned their laps. I think he will do the same. Prey
Yes.
is starting to peter out just a little bit. You can see it's not as intense anymore on the straight, but in the corners it's back to its usual intensity.
I think as long as the track it doesn't improve massively, everyone will abandon the lap.
We don't need a massive improvement, just
Or slight,
just
yeah.
just a little improvement could determine people to go out for laps, but it's not gonna change the top 5 at the very least. Those laps were crucial and Mutka nailed it. He got a 133. Nice.
Yeah.
As the spray in the carousel is not so bad. In towards the kink. Yeah, it's lessening just a little bit, and look at the sky. It's getting a little brighter. Sky is getting a little brighter, and that will be good for the next drivers, but not for Jamil Gray, who has abandoned his lap. He becomes the 6th driver in a row to bail on his lap. He'll come into the pits right now, and the only American on the grid will start P12, assuming everyone else boards their laps. Yuri, do you have the qualifying order written down just so you can arrange the grid quickly? Once the session is over. Alright. Jamil Gray's results, by the way, 15th in Indianapolis. He actually led the lap during all that madness. He was a leader for just a little bit. And then 11th in Texas, just barely missing out on the points. To this man, Rifki Fakhrizadeh. Rifki Fakhrizadeh, the Indonesian driver, former top class driver, finished P9 in Indianapolis, P10 in Austin. But of course, Rifki Fakhrizadeh's biggest achievement is the 2010 GP2 title. Seems like so long ago, but he did get that one quite dominantly. He's been in the series since the 2009 season, same as me. And he's been in GP2 for 2 seasons. Like I said, won the 2010 title. 2011 he was at Sauber. 2012 he was teammates at Sauber with me. We had a fun season back then. Then he went to Force India in 2013 and 14 before losing his seat mid-season. I think he retired, actually, mid-season. I don't remember. Indeed, he joined DTM in 2016 after a break in 2015. He won some races, finished third in the championship a few times, finished second in 2021 the championship. He won 3 races that season. But then, in 2022 he was on the sidelines yet again. Now he's back in Champcar in 2023 with Penske. He has 13 wins in his entire career so far across all the categories he has raced in. And yeah. Rifki Fakhrizadeh, he is quite experienced. And the Penske Honda driver, what is he going to do? Will he do the lap or will he not do the lap? Those are the only 2 choices. Prey looks about the same as he did for Gray, and Gray still cancelled it. So Fakhrizadeh will be unlucky B13 on the grid if he cancels now, and everyone else after him cancels also. Let's see, Rifki Fakhrizadeh. We're gonna get the call in a few seconds. Is he in or is he out? He is out of this session. He will not do the lap.
I think next up is Stoke. Finish 5th at Indianapolis and 9th at Austin.
Guillaume Stop will be the next driver, the French driver who is actually wait, let me. He is de Oliveira's teammate in the Peugeot Sport. I'm just gonna go with Peugeot. He made his debut last season. He got 1 point in Korea, and that was it. Then he got big points in Indianapolis with P5, and another points finish at Austin last time with P9 for Guillaume Stop. The French driver will go out soon, and you can see it's still raining on the front straight, Chris. But the sky looks better.
Yeah, maybe the last guys can get a good time.
No, they won't get a good time. None of them are gonna
Oh,
get top 5,
yeah.
but they could at
Okay.
least do a lap.
A lap, yeah.
It's gonna take a while before the track goes back to fully dry. It'll be more time than the drivers would, the front-running drivers in the championship would want. Remember at Indianapolis, a lot of front-running drivers missed out on laps because of the mixed conditions. It'll probably be the same case, as Guillaume Stop is the next car out on track, and he'll probably go in the pits very soon. The clouds are starting to dissipate a little bit, Chris, but turn 1 is still pretty wet.
Yeah.
Not a lot of spray on the straight, but you can still clearly see it. Turn 3 is probably one of the areas with most spray as things stand. We got a little bit. We got a few puddles, but not too major. This rain is not heavy, but sky is opening up. That could be quite good, and it could help for the drivers who wish for the track to dry up, of course. Yeah, the sky is definitely better, but the spray is not going away so far. Yere, what do you think? Alright. Right. He understeered a little bit into the carousel. But in the last sector, the spray is not that outrageous. I think are we in sector 2 or 3? Just get disconnected. Now I'm back. And Guillaume Stop will be back in the pits as well. By the way, Chris, just so you know, the E at the end of his name is silent, so just stop.
Oh. Okay, the
Yeah.
next up is Sopa.
Don't worry about it. French is not exactly an easy language. I mean, it can be, but for some people it's not. And Friedrich Chopin will be the next guy out on track, and Polish is definitely not an English. It's definitely not an English language. Yes, but I wanted to say it's definitely not an easy language.
German is also
Either.
difficult language if you don't speak it naturally as first language.
Some say speaking Polish is a superpower. And maybe there's a grain of truth to that. Anyway, Friedrich Sopa is actually P4 in the championship. The madness at Indianapolis gave him a podium finish. He got P2. And at Austin, where the weather was fine, he got P8. So Friedrich Sopa is in D. He is in the Penske car, of course, alongside Rivki Fakhrizadeh. There we have it. The pit lane still looks pretty bad, honestly. Let me just summon his wiki page. Sopa, this is actually his 3rd season. He joined the Champcar in its inaugural season with Carlin, and he finished 15th in the championship with 9 points. He scored 4 times. In 22, he stayed with Carlin, scored 5 times, but only finished 17th in the standings because he only got 5 points instead of 9. And now he's moved to Penske. His season is going much better. He's got 18. No, never mind. That's out of date. That is out of date. He has 22 points already, which is quite a very decent amount. His career is definitely on an upward trend. But let's see how his session is going to go. How many people do we have left after him? We have 7 people left after him. So he will start P15 as things stand. Yeah, he will start 15th as things stand, assuming he cancels the lap and so do the others behind him. Conditions look similar to what they were for the previous few drivers. I don't think he will do the lap, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah.
He will not do the lap. Friedrich Sopa is gonna come into the pits, and he will not do that lap. He
Maybe
benefited a lot from the mixed
factual.
conditions in Indianapolis. It's not gonna happen again. At least this time. Who is the next car on track going to be?
Vegetable
It-
should be.
Kratochvil.
Yeah.
Right, it will be Yuri Kratochvil, the Czech driver. His career, he started in Champcar in 2022 with Viper, did not score any points. Now he's at McLaren, a much more competitive team. And he does have 7 points under his belt, finished 10th at Indianapolis, 7th at Austin. And now he looks for a P16 start, unless he decides to do that lap. We still got rain on the front straight, it's not going away. And we still got strained the pits. I think it looks just a little bit better, but the sky has worsened again.
That's bad.
I think this session is over.
I think Mutka can already celebrate this pole position.
Any chance we had of the sky getting better, I think it's all gone now, and this will probably be quite a, I don't know, maybe a controversial session because only 6 people ended up doing their laps. I don't know what word to use, but it's the second time it's happening in free races. I don't really know what to say. The weather is back to when it was when it started to rain a lot, so this session might, for all intents and purposes, be over, because what am I even supposed to say here, honestly?
Yeah.
It's bad. There's no
Yeah.
other way to put it.
Good thing also that you don't need to set a lap time to attend the race.
Yeah, indeed. Oh my god,
Otherwise
we
it
would have
would be
Indianapolis 2005 Part
Yeah.
2.
Then we would have that the 2005 Indianapolis copy.
Indeed. Either Kratochvil, surely he will cancel the lap. The conditions appear to be worse than they were a lap ago. At least judging by the sky. I don't think he's gonna go and do it. We're gonna get a call right now. He cancels it. P16 on the grid for him. 16th?
Nah.
Unfortunately. Yes, the Kratochvil will start P16. And the faster drivers will start behind him.
Yeah, easy top 3, 16th.
If you know, you know. Anyway, the next car out on the racetrack. Who's it going to be? It's gonna be David Kupok in the Andretti. The Alpha Tauri liveried Andretti. Here we have it. I think
race-
things need to. I think we need to prevent a repeat of this session in the future, honestly, because. Oh well, that's just my personal opinion.
This results a P3 at Indianapolis and a P6 at Austin.
Yeah,
P3 in the
Kupok
standings.
started pretty bad at Indianapolis because the mixed conditions qualifying, but he had a great stint in the race. Gained a good chunk of places. And in the championship, Kupok is third actually. He's doing quite well for himself at the moment. But he's not gonna do this lap. He'll start P17 without a doubt. This is not the session I expected. Let me be frank with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rivki did it there on his own. I'm sorry to see it so late, but yes.
Kupok will also abandon his lap in like 15 seconds.
Maybe a little bit more than 15. The track is pretty long. Either way. Yeah, indeed. The way Kubok is coming into the pits, E17 on the grid is looking at him. I understand. All right. Yeah, here he might have a system in place for the future to make sure people actually get on the inter tire, so that we don't have the repeat of this in the future.
Okay, next up the championship leader, De Oliveira.
Yep, indeed. He was the beneficiary of the mixed-up grid in Indianapolis and allowed him to take victory in the Peugeot. Now he will catch the short end of the stick, and he will be near the back. He'll be 18th on the grid. He's going out on track, and these conditions are not improving whatsoever. There's much I have to say at this point, really. This session did not go the way I saw it going. Either way, we are looking at a chaotic race. All the fast drivers will be at the back. All the bad, not the bad drivers, all the slow cars will be at the front. It'll be a spectacle. But, not gonna lie, I don't know what to say. I've never commentated a session like this. I mean, I think I did commentate Indianapolis, but even so, we had more people doing a lap back then. De Oliveira will cancel the lap, so the championship leader is starting 18th on the grid.
I think next up is Ionescu.
Ionescu. It's literally me, by the way.
Oh.
But yes. Okay, let's try not to be biased about myself. Ionescu had a career going all over the place. He won a few races in the top class. He started in GP2, went to the top class, went to DTM, went to Formula E. Now he's in Champcar. He's been pretty much everywhere, and he still wants to get back to the top class in the future. He was the Red Bull Reserve driver at the start of the season, but now we don't have Red Bull Reserve drivers anymore. But he is in the Andretti, and with the Red Bull sponsorship. He is currently what position? Hold on just a moment. Yeah, 6th in the championship. P7 in Indianapolis, P4 at Texas. So that's going to be P19 on the grid for the Romanian driver. And yeah, at Indianapolis he also qualified badly but salvaged the points result. Let's see what's going to happen today for him and for all the other top runners. And yeah, not much I can say. I don't want to be biased towards myself. But, oh well. Can you be biased towards me instead? No, just kidding, not just kidding. Anyway, what else can I say? The weather is not fit for those slick tires right now. Just not usable, and a lot of people have bailed out. Ionescu will surely bail out as well, and so will the people after him. So he's looking at P19 spot on the grid. So yeah, and towards the left-hander here. In about 25 seconds or so, we'll get a confirmation that it cancels the lap.
It's only 3 drivers left.
I don't think he or any of the drivers after him, or most of the drivers before him, will like to have to do that. But the later you are, the worse cancelling your lap hurts, because the quali order. Let's see. He will get the call right now. Lap is cancelled. P19 on the grid. Only 3 cars are left. The podium from last time. The podium from last time. Wolf, Parachki, and Volker. And Janeski comes into the pits. Is his session over? Yes. Explosion meme. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's been like this for the last half an hour. This session has died pretty quickly, I'm afraid. Hopefully we will have a fix for the future, as Yeri said. Next car on track is Adam Wolf. Let me open his wiki page again. I do remember some things, but there are other things I don't remember about his career.
He's 7th in the standings and finished 11th and 3rd. This we see.
Yes. Yeah, and in Indy he only finished in Indy 11th, 3rd at Texas. He doesn't have an F1 win. He drove in F1 from 2006 to 2012. He started at Spiker, didn't get any points. Went to Super Aguri, got 3 points in 18th place. 2006 was the start year of this championship, by the way, so he was in there from the beginning. Stayed at Super Aguri in 2008, got 1 point in last place. Went to Williams in 2009, got 16th. Stayed at Williams in 2010, got his one and only podium with P2 at Monaco, got 14th in the championship. Stayed at Williams in 2011, got finished 16th. Then in his last season, remained at Williams in the top class, finished 20th in the championship. And then he went to DTM in 2013. He was at Mercedes in 2013 before finished 26th. Then he went to BMW for 7 seasons. He got a few race wins in DTM, but his best was on the championship was 4th in 2017. You can do any better than that. In 2014, he was in Formula E. Before he went back to DTM. He actually won the Indy 500 in 2017, but that was a non-championship event, of course. Last season, he finished 2nd in Champcar with 2 wins in the last 2 races of the season. He finished 2nd in Champcar at Pyramid Racing. Now he's still at Pyramid Racing, and he lost the championship by only 12 points to Lewis Anderson back then. I've spoken so much I didn't even notice that he cancelled his lap, sorry. I was too busy looking at the wiki page, my bad.
I don't need to call it anymore.
Oh yeah,
the last 2 ones were also abandoned laps. Parachki and Volker.
Yes, indeed. Let me bring up Hennis Parachki's page, because why the hell not? I've done it for everyone else, let me do it for him. I still remember, of course, he made his debut in 2015 in DTM, not so ceremonious, finished 19th, but the season after that, in 2016, he finished 2nd in the championship. After the DTM season in 2016, he came in for 1 race in GP2. He retired. But the next season after that, he won the title. He was fired for most of the season, then he made an incredible comeback to beat Lord Chang and Xavi Perez to win the title in Brazil. He won that title. Then, in 2018, he actually got into GP2 at Toro, in the top class in Toro also, but he didn't do the full season. He lost his seat after Japan. I think he retired. Yeah, I think he retired. He took a few years break. He came back in Formula E in 2021, finished 7th. Then he went to Champcar in 22 last season, finished 9th, and now he's in he was at McLaren. Now he's at Ferrari, and he is 5th in the championship. That's the story of his career so far. And what else can I say at this moment? This has got to be one of the sessions in the history of sessions. Titkov, not Perez. My bad, my bad, my bad. Sorry, Dennis. Sorry, Dennis. I did get it wrong. I did get it wrong.
And he abandons the step in 3, 2, 1.
It's Jover. He'll start on the back row.
Now only Völker left. And then
Yes,
we're done.
indeed. And what can I even say about Florian Volker that he has not been said? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? He has 33 career wins in the top class. Exactly 33. He came into the OC in 2008 at Toro Rosso as a rookie, finished 7th in the championship. Went to Red Bull 2009, finished 3rd. Red Bull 2010, won the title. Red Bull 2011, won the title. Red Bull 2012, finished 4th. Red Bull 2013, won the title. Then he moved to Ferrari in 2014 to finish 7th. But then in 2015, still at Ferrari, he won the title. 2016, at Ferrari, he finished 8th, which was actually his worst championship finish, even worse than when he was at Toro Rosso, if you can believe it or not. 2017 at Ferrari, he finished 4th. 2018, he went to Mercedes, he won the title, and then he retired. He has 5 titles and 33 wins. Probably the greatest driver in OC history. Probably the greatest driver in FC history. He retired himself, but he said he wants to come back one day. He went to DTM in 2019. He tried to get some seats in the top class back. In DTM 2019 for Mercedes, 20th. 2020 also Mercedes, also 20th. Then he went to Champcar in 2021 for McLaren, 11th. Andretti, he won a few races, finished 5th. Now he's at BMW Pyramid. He won Texas, of course, and he is 2nd in the championship. So Florian Volker, probably the greatest driver this community has ever seen. He has 43 wins, 5 titles. Do I need to say anything else? This guy, unfortunately though, will start at the back of the grid through no fault of his own. So yeah.
And it's in quali's over.
And of quali, yes.
Congrats to Mutka for pole position.
Yep, indeed. And would you like... Yeah. Ah, that's good. Just to check. Give me a moment. I think this is Mutka's first ever pole position. Yeah, this is his first ever pole. Simon Mutka Moro Smith. This session. What can I say? I have to do a comeback yet again in the race.
At least we have an exciting race now.
Yes, and I have to go a little bit, BRB. I'm back, and the streamer still hear us? Okie dokie then. What a session! He's even though he got lucky, he's extremely happy, says Simon. So, well, every right to be happy. He got his first pole, though. I think he wishes he'll get his next pole, by outspeeding everyone else. But he'll take it. And luck goes your way sometimes. Other times it doesn't go your way. That's just the way it is in any racing, in any sort of sport. And he'll be celebrating after this pole position. It is a point for him, of course. It is his first point of the season. Or has he scored before?
I think not. Not in this season.
It is his first point of the season. So that's quite goody.
Also, Brickle's happy for front row best session.
Yes, indeed. He's taken the front row out of nowhere. But he did what he had to do. He beat 4 other guys. And then the rest just decided to not even challenge him because he is that amazing. Que grande eres, Brickles! But yeah, he'll be delighted with that front row. And just like in Indianapolis, we have the potential for a lot of things to happen. A lot of things to happen. Quote of the day, it's already on OC Quotes. And Polish is definitely not an English language. Well, yes, I will take my little gaff. I will take it. It's funny. All right, the screen is back. We got the grid order, and this will be one hell of a race. I can't even tell I don't even have a prediction on what's going to happen. But let's take a look at the grid for today. This was the strangest session I have ever commentated. I have commentated a lot of sessions. But the quality is behind us. Let's take a look at the grid. It is Szymon Mutka on his first ever pole position, and James Brickles on his first ever front row. It is Rafael Dumal in P3 and Asante Moro in P4. These 6 guys are going to be extremely happy. We do 4x4, so you do the next 4,
Okay.
Chris.
Then we have Smith, Ferreira, Chikuras, and Alfadil.
I usually read their full names, just so you know, but it's alright. Marceli is P9 in the Carlin, followed by Dorian Milewski in P10. Then we have TJ Bapiro in the McLaren P11 and Jamil Gray, the only American in this series at the last American race of the season, in P12.
Then we have Rifty Fachirian, Chusam Stope, Vijay Chupa, and Jerry Kachol.
I'm sorry, you got unlucky with the difficult to say names. It's okay, don't worry. You'll learn. Just listen to me and or to the others, and you will learn eventually. Oh my god, the captions! We haven't done this in a while. Whoever does the captions, then it's someone else. Do make sure to keep that in check. Anyway, David Kup. Sorry, don't mean to make fun of everybody. Anyway, David Kupok in the Andretti is in P17. Fabio Bernardo de Oliveira in the Peugeot. Then is the other Andretti of Roberto Ionescu in 19th, and Adam Wolf 20th. On the back row of the grid, it is
Enes Putatsky and Florian Völker.
Yes, that's right. And the race will be full wet all the way through. It's even worse weather. Full wet race. Are you ready for the chaos?
Yes.
Here we go. It's gonna be one hell of a ride. Full wet Road America race. Here we go. Anyway, 5 lights are out and this race is underway. What's going to happen? Even I don't know. But here we go. Ferreira gets a good launch. Moro got an amazing start. He's up to P4, starting from P6, sorry. And what is this race? Everything is happening all over the place. Lee's last place is Moro is up to 3rd. Volker is up to 20th. Everything is happening in this race. Chaos everywhere. Lots of positions being traded at the back. Mutka continues to lead from Brickles. Barachkin and Ionescu are at the back. Ferreira, and now Volker is at the back. Alfadil is in P5, Dumal P6, Milewski P7. I can't even begin to describe what's happening here. Action everywhere. Ferreira is defending from Alfadil. Alfadil is going to go down the inside at turn 5. He's taking that place. He's up a place there. Road America in the wet. I don't know. It didn't rain in the main race, did it, in the top class? No damage so far for anybody, as Top is just gonna overtake down on Kratochville. Kratochville looking a little bit tentative. Heavy rain conditions with a mixed up grid. Anything can happen in this race, and it usually does. In the carousel. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's keep an eye. And Milewski is in P6. What's he gonna try to do? Not much at the moment. 35 laps of full wet action. I'm sorry for his schedule. Mutka is pulling away actually in the lead right now in the Ferrari. He's doing a decent job. And Tsekuras is trying to go for a move here. Oh no, I'm not even sure. I can't even see the back of that car. That's how bad the spray is. The visibility must be atrocious. P1, lap 1 only, and we've already had so many changes of positions. 54, the fastest lap for Simon Mutkas. We got a pass here. Alpha Dale going for the move on Moro. The two African drivers fighting for the position. Which one of them is going to take it? Looks like the Sudanese driver will stay in front. As Sekuras goes for the move, takes P7. He's got that overtake done. Ijubapiro is in P9. Brickles is losing a lot of time. He's 2.4 seconds down. He's gone a little bit off the track, but only just a little. Took a lot of curb. I think he gets away with it. Lee's gained the place because he has a car advantage. Well, it could be. We'll see what happens. Jamil Gray is trying to go for a pass here in towards turn 5 on... De Oliveira gained a lot of places actually. He's up into 12 places. Now Stop tries to go for a move. Can't make it work. We got a crash behind. We got a wreck behind. Qpok is out of this race. Something's happened to David Qpok. He's out. He's collided with Parachki in the Ferrari. We got our first retirement of the day at turn 5. And the mayhem has only just begun.
Marshall is synchronizing Lee. Oh, that's what we play.
What happened there to Parachki? He tried to go for a move on Ionescu, but overshot the brakes. Oh, and he just went into the side of Qpok. Qpok already made contact with someone else. Yeah, look, he took out the Penske there of Rivki Fakruzane. So Rivki Fakruzane will have to pit for a new rear wing. But Qpok and Parachki are gone from this race. Parachki has front wing damage only, but then... Qpok had front wing damage only, but Parachki went into him and took out both of their wheels. And they're now both after this race our first retirements. This is engineered insanity here. There's no other way to describe it. An insane qualifying session and an insane start to the race. Heavy rain, completely mixed up grid. And everything that could possibly happen is happening, and we're only on lap 2. This might be one of the races of the seasons in all tiers so far. He's got an overtake attempt here into the kink. Not happening here. That was Marcy Lee trying to go for the move on Panos Sekuras. She's gonna try it again. Fakruzane has dropped to 20th and last, obviously because of the damage. De Oliveira is up to P12. He's had a great effort at the start. Tries to get another place. He cannot do it. Start 18th. He's 12th now, but he could lose a position here actually. That's Stop trying to gain a position on Wolf. And you know what? He's got him. Has overtaken Adam Wolf there. Fastest lap I think for Mutka is gained another 2.5 seconds.
There's a big train behind Smith.
Indeed, as De Oliveira tries to go for a move here. Adam Wolf in the meantime tries to overtake Jamil Gray as Kratoshvili has gained a position. But here comes Adam Wolf down the inside. Confirmation of De Oliveira gained his place, and so does Wolf. This race is all over the place. Fakruzane is in the pits to repair his damage. Stop is down to P16 in the meantime. Alpha Dale in the Meyershank is P5 and P3, sorry, and the other Meyershank who is P5 into turn 5 will try to gain a place here. 5 places again for Alpha Dale as Ferreira makes the move. He's up to P4. P4 for Meyershank right now.
Yeah, I think Volko's not P30, I think he's P18.
Yeah, so it seems to me. If you're not watching this race, go watch it. Go watch this race. It's absolutely epic. It's quite something.
Oh, lock up a bit.
Yep, indeed. Sorry, my stream froze for just a little. As now we're looking at the show of Stop. He's been overtaken by Ionescu there. He's gonna try to get the Romanian back into Canada corner. But look at the spreads, their car going slow. It's Kratoshvili. He's got a suspension problem, I think that's said. We got another retirement from this race though. As he took out of the corner, Ionescu goes off the track and hits the wall. He's hit the wall, he's taking damage, and he's in the gravel. Oh no.
Complete gun.
Oh my goodness me, what's going on here? Oh, he got taken out by Stop. Stop has taken him out. Ionescu tried to close the door, but Stop committed to the brakes and just hit him off the road. He's reversing a lot.
What is he doing?
He's reversing a lot.
Oh, no.
He's spinning. He's doing some donuts. But he's finally back on track, and he's going to have to fix that front wing.
Yeah, and it's confident with suspension damage.
This race has everything. Meanwhile, Milevsky is trying to go for a move here. He's trying to go for the move as Volker is trying to gain places as well.
Yeah, 15th now.
He's going to try to go around the outside here of Jamil Gray. We could have a 4-wide moment here. Stop goes for the move again, and this time he's done it cleanly. He's taken that place from Volker. And he's going to try to get Gray. Wait, no, Gray's further ahead, I think. That's Smith they're trying to get here. Yeah, Gray is up the road.
But got already 8 seconds lead.
Yeah, he's doing an impressive job so far this race. Anyway, but Piro is in P7 right now. And absolutely everything is happening in this race. Just 4 laps and we've already had all sorts of chaos. As TJ Papiro is going to go for the move here. It cannot, that corner, he cannot make it work. Volker now. He's going to try a move on Smith, I think that is. Mutka sets another fastest lap in the meantime. Can Volker get the overtake down around the outside? I don't think so. As the Oliveira is shaping up a pass for a points place here. He's racing with Wolf side by side. And they're trying to pass the Viper, I think that is. Who is that? He's trying to pass. Well, he failed. It's Sekuras. He tried to pass Sekuras, but he couldn't get the job done. So he's gonna have to try again a little bit later. But Wolf is thinking about the move as well. This could be interesting in towards turn 5. As Papiro is gonna go for a move around the outside, switches to the inside. Down on the brakes. Can he take that place and can he get the job done? It's a downhill section here. He's backing out, it looks like. Yes, he is. Sopa, meanwhile, trying to go for a move here. In 16th place, can he gain? The Polish driver goes for the move on Smith. He's got him. Rickles? Oh, I think he went a little bit wide there. Yeah, James Rickles went a little deep. It's not gonna help him so much. Sakuras has been overtaken. He's down to P11 and Sopa is 15th. Mora, meanwhile, under pressure from Papiro still. Papiro's gonna try to get him. Don't forget, of course, this race is a mandatory 2-stop, even in the rain. As Papiro's gonna dive down the inside. Can he get the overtake done? No, he cannot.
Oh,
As Sekuras has crashed out. What's happened to him? He's in the gravel. There must have been an incident. As the Oliveira is... Oh, there's the replay. The Oliveira went for the move. And one Peugeot made a collision at this corner. But this time, I think... Wait, no. He passed Jamil Gray. What happened to Sekuras? He spun off by himself. He went on the grass while it's wet. Never do that. It's a driver error and he's ended up in a spin. A little bit of a silly mistake to make, I'm afraid. He's in the gravel now. And he's trying to rejoin, but he's going the wrong way. He's gonna hit the wall. He's hit the wall. He's out.
No.
And Ionescu is out as well. What's happened to him? Oh, no. What's going on here?
I don't know.
A transmission problem. He's had absolutely no luck in this race. A transmission problem. Even after he pitted for damage, he has to retire with a transmission problem. Oh my goodness.
And I don't know what Chikuros was doing there.
I think this is the most unlucky race Team Ionescu's career, and he's had a lot of unlucky races. What else can I say? As Marcelli is P8 in the meantime, As Wolf is trying to go for a move on the Rich Energy car of Dumel. Oh my god. Hold on a second.
No,
We
not
still got
much.
yellow
Getting
flags
in
waiting
the
for
way.
Nesco car to get removed.
And Morrow's out.
He's crashed out.
Crash.
He's crashed out at the kink.
Oh,
And he's
no,
out, and
the next
and the
one.
wheel has taken out another car. The wheel has taken
Oh
out.
my
And Wolf
goodness.
as
Wolf.
well.
And I think now another one crashed into him.
Oh my
Almost.
god. Oh my
And
god. And the debris has taken out Volker.
Volker.
Debris has taken out Volker. And Smith might be taken out as well. No, what is happening here?
What the? You Dummel out. Normally this
Absolute
would be red
chaos
flag
is happening
now,
here.
But yeah, it doesn't exist here.
We could just cancel the race, but I don't think it's going to get cancelled. This is absolutely insane. So let's see what triggered it. I mean, we saw already Moro. He was racing
triggered it.
with Lee, went off by himself in the kink. He crashed. Then the wheel took out Dumel, and then he hit Wolf and took him out. And then Volker was taken out as well.
I think Morrow
So
also
Dumel
lost
had
the
no
entire
chance to
engine
avoid
or
at high
something.
speed. And his rampaging car hit Wolf. Both of them innocent parties in that one. Top avoided trouble there. Gray avoided trouble, but Volker, the wheel came back and it took out Volker.
Debris all the way down to 15, could be debris all the way down to the last corner.
I have no words. This race, we're only 20% of the way. And this was the rest had everything.
Oh my god, the
That's
tire.
the Mel's tire. Look at the color of the suspension. That's got to be the Mel's tire. And the tires come back to hit Wolf once again. To add to his misery. Oh my goodness. What
think
can I
that
even
means we're-
say? This
How
is
many are still left now? 15 or 14?
Ayrton Senna said there are only 15 cars in this race. Google Senna. No, don't. Anyway, Mutka leads by 14 seconds after 7 laps. Vettel domination is back. Confirmation of more retirements. "13 cars left in the race.
Oh god.
Holy sheep!
30? Isn't it even only 30? I think only 13.
13 out of 22 cars still left.
Almost half out.
And we're not even at the quarter point of the race. 9 cars are out. Papiro, meanwhile, going for the move on Milevski. This could be a great chance for best career result for a lot of people. Milevski has never scored points. Now a lot of top runners are out. This might be his best chance ever. Milevski's been overtaken though, just P6. I cannot even begin to say how I'm feeling this race. Oh my god. Hello, Flo, you missed absolute insanity.
Yeah. 9 cars already out.
Panos, I think a lot of people won't mind the cancellation either, but the show must go on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that Morrow start with his crash, yeah. Was the heaviest until now in this race.
I don't know what to say about this race. Pandemonium.
I think we took I think 3 or 4 cars with him out of the race with his crash. But
Yes, indeed. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many retirements already. Most of them for no fault of their own. And a lot of people are so unlucky today. Is that
Missed
Smith
critical
slowing down?
points.
Does he have a problem? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the only top car left is Motka. As Marceli goes for a move on her teammate, is that her teammate? Yes, it is, and she's got the overtake on Milevski. Milevski is dropping back. He'll be under attack from the Peugeots. Yes. De Oliveira will extend his championship lead if he finishes, because this race is crazy. Absolutely insane. Yes. Alright, sure. I have no idea what to even say. This is not a race, it's a clusterfuck. No, just kidding. But
Oh,
anyway, Milevski is under attack from De Oliveira, and Stop is coming with him as well. As
almost hit me again,
Namutka
Oliveira.
continues to extend his advantage up to 19 seconds. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm out of breath already, this. I cannot believe this race.
Yeah, mad race so far, true.
As Milevski is under a lot of pressure in towards the king, De Oliveira is going to go for it. I had a bad feeling, but in fact not. He's gonna try to attack into Canada corner. It looks to me like Milevski just doesn't have any pace. Lee, his teammate though, she's made a move. De Oliveira overtakes in Canada corner, and Milevski might lose another place. He's gone wide. He's gone wide. And Stop also goes through. Milevski's race is going from bad to worse. Stop will take the place soon as well from his compatriot. He's going to go for it.
Oh, pit. It's already pit window?
Yes, it's a pit call. There are mandatory 2 stops in this race, and Sopa will pit this lap, but first he overtakes Milevski, and he is up into 9th place. Since I'm out, I cannot root for myself anymore, but I will bring my own personal bias. I hope Jamil Gray gets a point.
I also can't root for someone anymore because I think there's no more German driver left. I think they're all out.
Let's root for someone else then.
Volker's out. Who was that?
Good puck.
Yeah, also out.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my gosh, alright. Brickles is just my... Wait a minute, we're gonna get Rich Energy on the podium. Oh no. But I'm so upset for Rich Energy, but I'm happy for Brickles. De Oliveira is making another pass. He's got a Meyer shank. He hasn't made the pass just yet. Stop is having a pit call. He will pit this lap. Will he attack his teammate? Stop is gonna go down the inside of his teammate. No, De Oliveira will go down the inside of Meyer shank. He's got him. De Oliveira up into 6th place. Ferreira lost 1 place, but he doesn't lose the other. Stop will come into the pit, so will Soppa. You remember Juho Soppanen? I wish he... where is he? Anyway, Soppa comes into the pits. Yeri's entrance series is still a thing. Oh, okay. I have no idea. Anyway, but Piro is into the pit, so stop. They're staying on the same tires, of course. This train is too treacherous. Stop at 10.6 seconds. Stop. Stop. Stop is much worse.
Stop them.
Stopped him from staying ahead of Ferreira. Of Soppa, sorry. Stopped him staying ahead of Soppa.
Rich
They're saying that
energy
10
fuel.
times rapidly.
Yeah, the best
This will go down as one of the rounds of all time. Stop is in 13th, which is also last. That's something you thought you'd say after 11 laps of racing. Yes, oh my god. I know we don't do ratings anymore, I know we have the contract system, but oh my goodness me. I hope this... Well, so much people had bad luck today, I don't even know what to say here. I'm absolutely at a loss for words. Mutka leads by 25 seconds, he's almost got an entire pit stop lead already. Can Alpha Dil hold on to the podium or will De Oliveira take it? Because De Oliveira is the fastest car who has a chance to catch him.
I think this race could be what is your favorite Road America race. In the
Nah.
future.
Now we had some others. And the others were much more peaceful, let me say that. Mutka is just minding his own business, he doesn't have to do a damn thing, just drive leisurely and win this thing, as Ferreira is into the pits. He was racing with some cars earlier, let's keep an eye on him, where is he going to emerge? Well, he will be out of stop for sure. I know about stop as Jamil Gray is also in the pits. The American driver hopes he can get his first point here in America. Can I quote Fernando Alonso?
Yeah.
What a shame we could have won this race.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ferreira is out of the pits and he is just in front of Stop. But Stop will try to overtake him. Here comes Guillaume. Stop is going around the outside, not enough space. Oh god, we're further away for this race and he's got good traction. He's got good traction on Ferreira. He's gonna try to get him. They're side by side. Soppa is in front of both. Got the jump of both, but Ferreira stays in front. Mutka leads by 27 seconds. He's 2 seconds lap quicker at this rate. As Ferreira is defending the position still, under braking, he's slowing down a little bit. In towards 6, he can, but he keeps him behind. Oh my god.
We're still not half race distance done.
Yeah, not even that. Fakrezane tries to go for a move. Fakrezane is P8. Don't forget he was crashed into in the early laps.
Yeah.
He lost his rear wing and now he's coming back, making an epic fight back. De Oliveira pits. He pits. And Brickles is just driving leisurely. As Stop is gonna go for the move on Ferreira. Can he get him? No. No, he couldn't get him. Fakrezane has overtaken Smith in the meantime though. As Alpha Dil is under pressure from RC Lee, she takes the podium place for now. Alpha Dil, I'm afraid he drops out of the podium places for the time being. Oh goodness. Everything is happening here. Everything. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Chris, you'll have to talk a lot as well because my voice is almost dead already.
Yeah. Okay, Lee is now P3.
Stop still trying to go for the move. Milevsky is P5, but he hasn't pitted yet. Everyone
catch
is forced
Brickles
to
for
go for stop
second?
strategy. No exceptions. What is the end for the first pit window, Yuri? Okay. Top is trying desperately, but he cannot get past Ferreira.
Because not pitting with this lap.
Yeah, Brickles will pit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mutka also has to pit now. 30-second lead. Even 31.
Yuri, I know we've seen a lot of races, but this could be one of the most chaotic. The most
Chaotic.
races we have ever seen. And we've seen a lot of races. Anyway, he's still stuck behind, and who is that just in front? Is that Jamil Gray?
Mutka now in the pits.
Yeah, the race leader is pitting. He might do a
Pitting.
grand slam. Marcin is also pitting. No, that's not Gray. He's further back. Jamil Gray is further back. The stop is gonna go for the move into turn 5. Can he make it work this time? Ferreira shuts the door. Who is that ahead of them? Wait, didn't Brickles pit already? He's pulling over a problem! No, never mind. It's just a pit stop. Sorry, my bad. I dramatized too quick. I didn't
God.
I forgot where he was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought he had a problem. It was just a pit entry being weird.
I think Brickle was about to to cry or something.
I'm so sorry. I got totally distracted. The entire top 4 pits. The entire top 4 pits. I mean, Motka is already out of the pits. That's Milevski that's in front of those two, Ferreira and Stop.
But Baku was more for me than a good
Wait,
race.
didn't they pass Milevski on track like 5 laps ago, and now they're passing him again after the stops? Marceli, what's her stop going to be? 9.6. Alpha Dill, 9.3. So they're staying in formation at top 4. Brickles is still P2, of course. We'll see if he can hang on to it and score a podium. Nothing can... What? No one else can take the winner from Mutkas. Marceli has... Never mind, not the pit call again. No, she's just exiting the pit. She's just exited the pits. The Oliveira is up to P5. He could threaten the podium. And if he gets the podium, he will increase his championship lead dramatically. Most of the people close to him in the standings are out. And this is only a 10-race championship. We're already on round 3. The Oliveira could gain a major lead in this championship. Really, don't we have a system that increases stats as the season goes on, or is it... Oh yeah, it's only Eto that has that, right. Either way, what can I even say about this bloody race that hasn't already been said? We're not even at the halfway point, and we have so few cars left.
Yeah. If I see Baku also, there was a car driving outside of the track. Or rolling.
Yes.
Oh,
Stop is having an engine failure. Stop is going to be out. Only 12 cars left. Guillaume Stop retires from this race.
Engine moment.
Get Ferreira. He's out. The Peugeot driver will be out. Oh my god. The hell is going on in this race? One thing happening after another. At least he's retired the car far away from the track. The wheel won't be going on the track anytime soon, I hope. But he's pulled over, and he'll get out of the car now. He has oil leak for him. Yellow flags are out. At the left-hander there down the hill. I even forgot what the little straight is called. I will check right now. Hurry downs.
Now it's 12 cars.
Come on, Jamil Gray, get a point. You can do it, my bro. Come on. Yes, it's my arbitrary and biased decision making here at play, but let's see. is going to happen in this race. I know this team's name is not Rich Energy, but I will call them Rich Energy. Just for the hell of it. And he's matching Bapiro in pace right now, I think. Isn't Bapiro yet to pit? Or has... No, he pitted and he jumped all those people, I think. Unless I'm wrong. In which case I would be wrong. Sorry, you can tell I've already run out of energy mostly. And 35-second lead for Mutka. No, he won't be able to lap Brickles, but he might lap a lot of people today.
Yeah.
Actually, not because not a lot of people are left in this race. Bapiro, when did he get in front of the Oliveira and Lee? Did something happen unseen by the cameras? I thought he was ahead of them. Ferreira is going wide. Ferreira is going wide here, but he salvaged it. He saved it. And, oh my gosh.
The Oliveira P4.
Did these guys overtake Lee unseen by the cameras, or did you just emerge from the pits behind them? Anyway, the Oliveira will go from 18th all the way to 3rd. And a lot of people exploded in front of him. He's done a great job. And he looks set for the podium. He's going to overtake Bapiro very soon. Here, he's got him. He's up in the podium places, Bernardo Oliveira. He got very lucky with the rain in Indianapolis mixing up the grid. He's getting lucky again, even though he started from the back. The race was so much chaos. He's on the podium and halfway done with the race. Well, almost halfway done. As Milevski is making a move on Ferreira. Is he slowing down or something? Does he have some sort of issue? Weird, his pace is just dropping. Milevski's over the back of him. How far behind is Jamil Gray? Come on. The Oliveira is 5 seconds, just under 5 seconds behind Brickles. As now Milevski's gonna go for it down the inside of Ferreira. Can he get him? Yes, he can get him. He got him. Mutka, just minding his own business, having a nice leisurely drive. Fakrazane is in P11, Smith a long way behind in P12. I just wanted to tell you, to let you know, guys know one thing, by the way. Mutka is 21st in the championship. So if you think this race can get any crazier, that's a story to it. Colin Smith is in last, by the way. As Alfadel has just been overtaken by Zoppa. I mean, Alfadel drops back another place. The Sudanese driver is down to P7. Chris, help me out a little bit, please.
I think right now also almost everyone that scored 0 points this season would score points right now, I think.
Gray is gonna score. He might score, but Piro will score. Brickles will score. Milevski will score. Dubel is out. Alfadil will score. Ferreira might score. Actually, here Milevski. Yeah, he might. So let me count. Gray, Bapiro, Brickles, Milevski, Alfadil, Ferreira. Wait. Gray, Bapiro, Brickles, Milevski, Alfadil, Ferreira, Mutka. Yeah, 7 people who haven't scored points so far this season might score points, and 3 of them are on the podium. This race is insane. And Oliveira is pulling away from Bapiro solidly. He's gaining on that P2. Never mind, Bapiro's not on the podium anymore. What am I saying? In fact, he's losing another place. Marcelli takes the place down the inside. And Oliveira is only 3.4 behind Brickles. He is gaining fast. 40-second lead for our race leader. Oh my goodness. Mutka's going to go from 21st in the championship. He might go all the way to 3rd in the championship, honestly.
Yeah.
Or maybe not 3rd. I'm not doing the math right now. Too lazy. Sorry. Wait, what just happened? Did Gray just drop down to 11th? I think he did. I think Fakruzane is up in the points again.
I think then the Dummel would drop down to last as Smith finishes
Dumel,
12th.
isn't
right
Dumel
now.
out? Oh yeah, Dumel last in the championship. Yeah, he will be out of the race as well, I think. I don't think he's still in the race, no. I've lost track of of everyone who retired. Yeah, Fakruzane is P10. Rickles, he is being chased down hard by the Oliveira. Yeah, Gray is down to P11. Smith is in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know what to say anymore at this point. Coneman versus Bob Dole for second in the near future. Wait, why are you calling yourself Coneman? Anyway, if you don't know who Bob Dole is, he was a presidential candidate in America. I call Bernardo Oliveira that because of the initials Dole, and just for fun. It's just a funny name. And the Oliveira, he got a win. He looks to be getting another podium soon. He's pulling away from RC Lee. Actually, not anymore. They're matching each other now. But yeah, he will have quite a lot of points after this race. Bob Dole, not just King Bernardo de Oliveira. Mutka leads by Mutka leads by such a big margin. He's in Chicago already. The others are in Wisconsin. He's in Chicago. Mutka, for the 10th time today, just minding his own business. He's actually being unlapped.
What?
Colin Smith is faster than him in unlapping himself. Sorcery. What's going on here? Nothing
Because of that
strange.
problem.
What is the gap? Either way, he laps him just as easily. Mutka's bizarre adventure. He didn't even have an issue. He pulled away by another 2 seconds. So did Smith just go into maximum overdrive for a few seconds or something? I don't understand. Fakruzane has got Ferreira in the meantime. Here we have him. Milevski is pulling away, 3-second gap, and Ferreira's taking a very slow line for that corner there. Turn A, I think it is? Or, I don't even know. Man, honestly. For the kink we go, and now we're looking at Brickles. He's gained just 200s there on the Oliveira. He's trying his damn hard to save the gap as now Fakruzane going for the move on Ferreira. Down the inside of Canada corner, he's taking the position easily. Next target for him is Dorian Milevski, who looks on track to get his first ever points. And his best ever finish. Come on, Milevski, you can do this. Vamos, Milevski, tú puedes. If you know, you know. Gray is in P11. Come on, Gray. Get a point, please. I beg you, bro. You can do this. Oh, James Brickell says that when he was karting in real life, Cone Man was a nickname that was given to him. Oh, some new people in the chat. I'm not sure who Mazikin is. This one. Oh, wait. She's saying this is going much better than Kota. Yes, absolutely. This race has blown every other race out of the water in terms of insanity.
Bro is that quick by pace. Okay, yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Lee's going for a move on De Oliveira. What's happened to him? Lee's back on the podium. Fernando De Oliveira. Is something going on with
Oh, he
his
has a
car? He's got a
problem,
pit
Louis.
call. Yeah, he's got a problem.
He has a problem.
He's got a loose wheel. A loose wheel could be terminal, but he's heading to the pits.
And transmission problem. It also
No. It only says the most recent one. No, I mean, it says every single problem that's been so far in this race. That's just how they work. But he only has a loose wheel, I think. Can we check what the problem is? Yuri, on the table? It's a loose wheel. It is a loose wheel. So you just have to keep an eye on the problems we've had so far, because it's only the newest one that shows up on the steering wheel, Chris. So the Oliveira has a loose wheel. He's getting repaired. Loose wheels are terminal if you don't come into the pits. So that could have been a DNF for the Oliveira, but thankfully not. He comes into the pits before his pit window. I think he will have to pit again, Yuri. What do you think? No, he's fuel to the end. He's not gonna have to pit again. Either way, the Oliveira lost P3. He's gonna try to get back with undercut Marcelli. Now she's on the podium. She finished fourth. What am I saying? Why did I think of saying Istanbul for a second? She finished fourth in Indianapolis and looks to be on track for a very decent result. Sure, it's not a disaster, but he did lose some time, James, in my opinion. And James, the Oliveira was chasing you down. He's lost like 5 seconds or so now, and that's helping you. So you should take that a little bit of luck you got. One's bad luck can be another's luck. Can be another's good luck. Or so they say. Who's who's saying it? I don't know, but someone says it. I'm not so versed in proverbs, and we're talking about proverbs whose authors we don't even know about, so you can see how much we have been drained of energy. This race has had absolutely everything happen, and De Oliveira, lucky because both Peugeots have had problems so far in this race, but the championship leader manages to continue. How many places will that end up costing him? He'll be hoping not too much. His rivals will be hoping it costs him a few places. As now he's racing Jamil Gray, who is in 10th. But of course Gray has to pit again. De Oliveira is going to the end of this race, and Mutka has a 45-second lead after 23 laps. Into Canada corner, Gray doesn't even defend, but he hasn't been overtaken.
I think now in long straight it will happen.
Yeah, it's a foregone conclusion, honestly. Jamil Gray is in one of the slowest cars. And he finished P11 at Kota. Missed out on the points. Brickles! Does he have an issue too? Don't tell me, or is he just going slow?
No,
he's fine, thank goodness.
Brickles, rain of it, my team can help out.
James, I am not drinking glitch energy. No.
No.
He said, drain of energy, my team can help out. I am literally sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, man.
I'm also kind of sponsored by Red Bull, so no.
I mean, my car literally has Red Bull logos all over it.
I have Red Bull glasses.
But yeah, Jamil Gray, he finished 11th in Austin, and now he's lost 10th place once again. He's down to 11th once again. I don't know if he has the pace to claim 10th place. He just needs to hope something happens to one of the people in front. Something that would result in a DNF, because the Oliveira's issues weren't enough to give Gray P10. So yeah, Jamil Gray is the last American race of the season. It might be agonizing if he doesn't finish in the points. It's his third race, and he's in one of the worst cars. I think he would love those points. Bakrazane is in P7, and he's had a fight back drive. He's done quite well after losing his rear wing early on. He's just doing the best he can at the moment. Ah, damn it. I'm going to be biased towards myself for just a moment. Oh, damn it. I wish I could have got some points as well. But oh well, you can't have everything. As Mutka is just minding his own business. Drinking game. Take a shot every time I say Mutka is just minding his own business in this race.
Okay.
47-second lead. Agent 47?
Uh,
Anyway, De Oliveira is just 2 seconds behind Ferreira. Smith has been lapped, though we've seen it. Brickles is
Maybe he's dead.
P2, and I might as well check chat. Nothing
It's
new
not-
in chat.
Maybe it's not Mutka driving, it's 47.
That explains everything.
Rivera fighting for P9.
Yeah, that's right. With Ferreira, a minute ago he was 2 seconds behind, now he's caught him. And into Canada corner, he's not past him. Of course, he's not racing him for a position at the end of the race because he's yet to pit. But if he loses off time defending from De Oliveira, both of them are Brazilians. They're fighting each other. This could help Gray. Gray in his quest to get a point on home soil. Rickles, in the meantime, he's being chased down by Marcy Lee. What is the gap? Is it bigger than last time? Or is it
I think Oliveira
smaller
P9
than
now.
last time? I think it was around 5 seconds last time we checked.
Mutka minding his own
It's
business
time
again.
for your shots, everybody. Mutka just minding his own business. You can make a religion out of this. Anyway. Oh, the gap is 3 seconds. Lee has actually gained a little bit onto Brickles. Or maybe it wasn't 5 seconds. I don't even know. Sorry. Like I said, I ran out of energy and I am not drinking rich energy. Sorry, James. We're just having a little bit of a laugh because most of what could have happened in this race has already happened. Honestly. 3.2 the gap. Any
Brickles
updates from last
coming into
sector?
pit.
Lee has gained 2 tenths and Brickles is coming in this lap. The second pit window has begun. And Brickles will be looking to get a little bit of an undercut, honestly. Chris, do you have a Twitter?
No.
Okay, because the OC account has 299 followers. If you had Twitter, I would have told you to follow it to become our 300 follower.
Yeah, I don't have that. Or X. Not how called.
Call them both. It doesn't really matter.
I only have Facebook.
Alright. No worries. Either way, I have to go. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think Louis catching more up to, of course, Priggles. Priggles now in the pit. Mutka minding his own business. Lee for now second. I put 1 second pit stop. Chopper also in the pit.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Brickles was pitting, Chopper was pitting. Brickles
Oh, okay.
9.1 pit stop, Chopper 7.1. Lee for now second.
All right.
Carrier pitting.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this race.
Gray also in the pit.
Yep, Ferreira emerges from his stop. Gray also emerges from his stop, so they pit it together. They're gonna be Gray will be hoping he can catch him. Keep an eye on that gap. Did Oliveira pass him before the pit stops? I think he did.
Yeah, I think Oliveira's P9 saw it before.
Mutka leads by 56 seconds from Lee. Of course, 90 from Brickles, but Brickles has pitted. Mutka is yet to pit.
Yeah, he's still minding his own business.
Is this the biggest winning margin in Champcar history? As Mileski looks like he's going to be passed by the Oliveira. Bob Dole needs to keep it careful because Mileski will be out of the way soon. Gray, we did not see the gap actually. We'll see it some other time. As Mutka, get ready. Just minding his own business. What else can I even say? This race has had so much excitement in the first parts, and now it's completely drained, really. Most of the big contenders have gone out, and Fakuzin is in the pits. Brickles back up to P4, but some cars are yet to pit, of course. He's ahead of the Oliveira, which is great for him. I don't know what the gap is between the two of them, but Alfadil, currently on the podium places because he's yet to pit, will pit this lap. Milevski should be in front of Ferreira, I think, quite nicely.
Box this lap, look after the tyres on new lap.
Yeah, Lee has definitely chance of jumping Brickles. Sorry.
Don't worry. And, yeah. The gap between them is only like 6 seconds, so the Oliveira might have a chance to catch Brickles before the end of this race. I'm not so sure. I think the Oliveira might still have a chance to the podium if he can catch Marcy Lee after she pits.
Lee is trying an overcut.
I don't know. Fresher tires in the wet have a tremendous impact. I'm saying this from experience. In the wet on this game, having fresher tires is a much bigger boost than it is on the dry. In fact, Lee will have an advantage on the Oliveira after she pits. I'll just say that as Mutka is finally coming into the pits for the second last time. He'll have 6 laps after that, and is that Fakuzin he's going to lap? I think he'll lap him soon. Alfadil is in, 59-second lead. Lee is also coming in, she's got the pit call. This will promote Brickles up to second, but she was in front of the Oliveira when he made the stop for that problem. But I think he's got a decent undercut. It should be close between the two of them. We'll see what it is. Lee could emerge in front, she could be behind. Maybe she is behind. She'll have about 6 or 7 lap fresher tires, I think. And that could be a big boost in her fight for the podium. What do you think will happen?
I can't see Lee coming to the podium. And getting P2 maybe.
Oh no.
Not.
What goes into the pits? And he's out of
He's
the
already
pits.
out again.
Just minding his own.
Business.
Don't say it. I'm sorry. I'm so zapped of energy, I've run out of things to say and I'm just repeating like a broken record. Mutko wins, lol. Who has the fastest lap? Can he take the
I
Grand
think also
Slam?
I
Nice.
think since then no one else had the fastest lap again.
James's energy drink, there's too much beard. Oh no. Hello, Franco. You missed some absolute. Oh, no, never mind. You were here before as well. Yeah, most chaotic of the series ever. I agree. America, yeah. Is that Fakute making a move on Ferreira? Or am I wrong? It's on Alpha Deal, sorry, not on Ferreira. Well, he's got him. He has got him. De Oliveira is. Where is Lee? She's ahead, isn't she? Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. It looks like De Oliveira is still in P4. So he'll get a good haul of points today. Mutka? Say the line, Chris.
Minding his own business.
Oh, looks like Papiro is racing with De Oliveira actually. He's got third advantage and is fighting him for track position. De Oliveira pitting earlier with a problem. Might have hurt him a little bit. Papiro's has made his way past. After P4, the championship leader loses a place. He's got 5 laps to go. Lee has fresher tires than Brickles, keep that in mind. He gained another cut, but now she with the tire advantage can chase after him. Though I think it's only 1 lap. 1 or 2 laps tire advantage. Either way, even in the wet still means something. It means something. As Smith is into the pits, he is last by a long way. He's not having a good day, honestly. The man last in the championship. You know, the man second to last in the championship is on track to win by over a minute. And here comes Marcy Lee, and is she gaining onto Brickles?
Yes,
that is
she's
Brickles
gaining.
just in front. We have a fight for second after all. Can Brickles defend, or can he not defend? The lead is over a minute. Oh no. I know in the OC we've had some races when someone was lapped, but it's surely the biggest margin of victory. Is going to be the biggest margin of victory in Champcar history ever, or maybe in any of the other series. Gray's only 2 seconds behind Ferreira. He can get a point. Let's see. Am I being arbitrary and biased? Maybe. I don't want to wish any thing bad on Ferreira. But
also Lee was...
My personal opinion, I just want Gray to get the point. But I hope both of them have a nice clean fight. As Lee, she's very close to back of Brickles. Can she get the overtake down for second place? Down the inside goes the Carlin woman, and she's taken the position. Yeah. Brickles drops down to third. He's held on to second this entire race. Not anymore.
This time she didn't took Brickles out, like in Kota.
No, that was a nice clean move. And Mutka sets another fastest lap. He's taking a grand... This could be the first Grand Slam in Champcar history. I don't know, I'm not keeping track. Just minding his own business with Milevsky behind who he has lapped. It's only the top 8 on the lead lap. Milevsky is on track for his first ever points. Wait, is Ferreira also a rookie? Or is he not a rookie? He is also a rookie. So yeah. P9... Alpha Deal is also a rookie, yes. So P8, P9, P10 and P11 are all rookies. And 3 of them are in the points for the first time ever. But Gray will want to take away from Ferreira. As now Smith gets lapped by Milevsky.
Yeah.
No, by Lee. Sorry, by Lee. Did you just get lapped for a second time? Meanwhile, Bapiro is 6 seconds behind Brickles. We should keep an eye on that gap. Brickles still needs to make... He lost second, but he can still salvage third if he has the pace. Just needs to be careful out there. Who is that lapping Smith now? Mutka takes the fastest lap once again. What is he cooking as we're on lap 33? Oh, that's
Mutka doing
Brickles coming up the
Verstappen
lap, my
crashing.
bad. That is Brickles. And the Rich Energy car laps him. Poor energy. "64-second lead." Wait, Brickles is getting back onto Lee. Not anymore. Probably because of the traffic.
Yeah.
From earlier.
So Smith.
Pereira 10 seconds behind Milevski. Milevski over 20 seconds behind Alfadil. But what about Gray? Gray is fighting with Pereira for the last point. He could do this. Two rookies fighting for a chance to take their first ever point. Catch is, one of those rookies is his home race. Actually, third home race in a row. But Jamil Gray wants to take it for the American fans. Take it away from Ferreira. Which one of these rookies will get his first point? Milevski will. Alfadil will. And wait, did Alfadil already score or did he not score? Alfadil, did he score? He did not score. 65-second lead. Mutka's just minding his own business at this point. This is the easiest race he has ever had. As Gray is fighting with Ferreira, he's going to go for a move in the Canada corner. And the American is up into the points. Jamil Gray makes his way up into the points. For the first time in his career, I think he might get them in his third race. Jamil Gray could get those points. He's only got 2 more laps to
Mutka in the
negotiate.
fastest lap.
A new drinking game. Shall we play the new drinking game or are we already dead? Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? You can tell how much energy I've lost this race, sorry. We're just goofing around at this point. Happy for Gray though. We have only 8 people watching. Either way, this race has been nothing short of crazy. Who's going to win this race, you already know. You already know. And this will be the biggest winning margin in Champcar history and the biggest winning margin in the OC for a very long time. Marcy Lee, she's just 2 points away. Why am I saying 2 points? She hasn't gotten a podium in the previous season, has she?
2 laps to go.
No, she will take her first podium in her career. Same case for Simon Mutka and for James Brickles. Oh my goodness, what is this race? Wait, Ferreira and Gray are back at it again. They're fighting once again to get out of the corner and Ferreira retakes the place. This fight could go on to the very end of this race. Gray hasn't secured the place just yet. Mutka is on the last lap, and we have a fight for 10th. It will be heartbreaking for Gray if he finishes 11th once again. It's his last home race of the season. Mutka has never finished on the podium. He's going to take his first podium, it will be a win. So, same case for the others. What is the winning margin? 67 seconds. Can he get to 69? Oh my god. That would be insane. If he can win by 69 seconds, that would be nice. I'm just goofing around. This race had so much gas early on, then it calmed down, and absolutely dominant drive. Simon got extremely lucky with the crazy qualifying, got lucky with the crazy race, but he didn't put the foot wrong all race long. Pole, win, fastest lap, led every single lap. This is a grand slam and Simon Mutka is going is just minding his own business. Count how many times I said that today. I'm
Also
sorry.
quote now a Ferrari team radio soon.
Gray's taking it back. Gray's taking it back, but we have to look at the winner. We'll watch Gray later. We'll watch Jamil Gray later. His overtake. But now Shimon Mutka, it's time to celebrate for him. This is the craziest OC race in all time, and it will be remembered as that one time Shimon Mutka took his first victory by over a minute. The Polish driver, Shimon Mutka in the Ferrari, wins that Road America. Brilliant job. Fantastic. Absolute dominance. Shimon Mutka is today's winner. And oh my goodness me, crikey, he did amazing. He did absolutely amazing. Got a lot of luck that he'll take it. Mileski scores his first ever points with P9. A great day to be Polish. Great day to be Polish. Jamil Gray will hold on. Jamil Gray will hold on. He's overtaken Ferreira. And he will score for the first time ever. His first ever point. Gray has done it. Let's go. Ferreira scores P11. Lee, she's going to score P2. It's her first ever podium. And she'll be very, very happy with that. Marcy Lee, an amazing job today. She's overtaken Brickles. And Brickles is actually dropping back quite a lot. But Marcy Lee, what will be the gap between her and the winner? She's going to cross the line very soon. It's over 60 seconds. Will it be 69 seconds, 70 seconds, 68? We're gonna get 69-second gap. Confirmation there. Nice.
69. Brickles.
Anyway, Marcelli finishes second. James Rickles will finish third. Yes, he does. He takes his first podium ever in the Rich Energy Ganassi Mercedes car. TJ Papiro takes P4. He's got some good points there. Bernardo Oliveira, Championship takes P5. Colin Smith, P12. Frick Sopa, P6. Ricky Falcos in P7. Great recovery from him. Amin Alfadil will take his first points with P8. And that is race over. Race over.
Now I can put the radio.
Absolutely chaotic race. Absolutely.
I think there's a great drive. Ferrari's back. Ferrari's back.
Yes, indeed. Here we have the official results. I'll do the first 11. You will do the last 11. Okay. So Simon Mutka wins this race by 1 minute and 9 seconds. I did not think I would say those words. Marsley takes P2 in the car with James Brickles and Chip Ganassi third. TJ Papiro is P4, followed by Bernardo Oliveira, who increases his championship lead. Friedrich Schoppa is P6, followed by Ricky Fakuzane. The Dynamic Alpha Del P8, taking his first points alongside Dorian Milevski and Jamil Gray P9 and P10 respectively. Patrick Ferreira misses out on his first points on the last lap, and you can do the rest.
And
oh my god, so many
Colin Smith, then Jim Stop out with oil leak, then over with crashes Völker, Wolf, Morrow, Chikuras out with crash, Inescu with transmission failure, Quattreville with suspension failure, and Kupok and Prensky with a crash.
Yes, that's right, and the fastest lap point goes to Momulka by that margin. By 1.3 seconds, he's absolutely dominated today's chaotic race. Oh my goodness, what can I even say? Peak insanity. And he's won this race by a mile. Grand Slam. Do we do anthems? We don't do anthems, but if we did, you would hear the Polish national anthem right now, but we don't. Anyway, your driver of the day. Is this even a question? You have to give it to Mutka.
Yeah, Mutka.
Yes, and
definitely.
That was it for this race. What even is the next race? It's Brazil. We're coming to Brazil. Yeah, nice.
You're going to Brazil.
Come to Brazil, me man. Anyway, I am exhausted. This race took everything out of me. I did not expect such craziness. This has been definitely one of the qualifyings and one of the races of all time. And I'm glad you joined us through it. Too much chaos for one day. Sorry guys, too much chaos. But that's been it from us. I have been Robert, Chris has been Chris, and Yeri has been God. And we'll see you again when we see you again next time. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.